All the top 8 are pretty much in the same. Scotian Sirens, Prairie Fire. We got number 2. Hold on a sec. Yes. Number 2 and number 3 women's teams are about to face off. This will be an exciting game. Sounds like the girls are really fired up. And back to Stacy, Terry, and Adriana. Take it away.
What time are we?
Welcome back. I'm Stacy Hewen.
I'm Terry Thrasher.
And I'm Adriana Mingo.
And we're going to be doing this game for you. We got Adriana on the fun facts today, so we're going to get to hear lots of cool stuff about these players. It's like we got the Scotian Sirens versus Prairie Fire. Prairie Fire has been putting up huge numbers at this event. I'd say that everybody in Winnipeg is super impressed because last year Strike 1919 was the only one of the Manitoban teams that was able to put really any good numbers on the boards.
Has Prairie Fire faced Kick-Ass?
I don't know if Prairie Fire has faced Kick-Ass, but I do know that they did lose to Chimera, and that was Chimera's first win, and Chimera is the individual women's team.
Yep.
Only reason I know that is because my girlfriend's on the team, and she was super excited and told me about it. At that point in time, I think Prairie Fire was placed near the top of the women's division. They still are at number 4.
And now we see them setting up and looking for Kirkpatrick and missing.
Deanna Beckus was on an individual team last year, and now she's playing on Prairie Fire for Winnipeg this year. Taylor Ewell as well was a former Strike player. Oh, number 22 almost falls out there.
And they get more. Looks like Ewell got more on the counter there. Ness taking over the wing. And there we see, Kirkpatrick can't collapse on it. But it is a 1-for-1 as Anderson gets knocked out as well. Greeno hit out as she comes up. And now the Sirens just down to 2 players. 3 players. I couldn't see the one tucked away in the corner. Oh, and there's a hit onto UL.
Prairie Fire in a good position. What I've noticed they've been using to their strengths is they have 2 players that have really, really good underhand shots. And they've been using their overhand players to force the opponents to the ground and then hitting them on the ground with the underhand throws. Let's see if the trend continues.
McNeil looking catch.
Good dodges there.
Yeah, getting out of the way of those cleanly.
Still able to keep her face forward and her eyes up, which is very important.
They're not showing a lot of respect to that counter from the wing. And McNeil going cross court and missing. Still everybody up. See McNeil with the block, Ness with the catch off of the self pop-up.
So I've noticed that number 69 on Prairie Fire has Lundy written on her jersey there. We know her as Jamie Lee Collins. I do happen to know that her husband's last name is Lundy, so I'm wondering which one it really is.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, we'll have to call in Scoob and the gang. Oh.
Good effort by Demare there, but...
Yeah. She's generally pretty talented at catching, but usually she has to have no balls in her hands to keep that there.
And well, the Sirens take the first point. We'll see if Prairie Fire can avenge that loss.
So 2 of the players on the Sirens are both from Ontario. The rest of them are from Nova Scotia. Number 25 and 1 are the ones from Ontario.
Look at that there. Number 22 just raised the line, super aggressive. Looked like she was going to clock whoever came anywhere near her.
Yeah, the Sirens picked up both Ness and Kirkpatrick, who qualified as individuals from Ontario. Their actual team didn't make it, unfortunately, but they had solid performances, and the ladies from Nova Scotia were happy to pick them up.
Who was their actual team?
Beaver Tails out of Ottawa.
Interesting.
Kirkpatrick there caught backing up and not with her eyes forward, so it was a good shot.
Absolutely. Players with good court awareness will punish that.
We see Morris hit out in the cross court as well. And we're back to 4-on-4. Prairie Fire with those 4 balls, though. And big fakes from Greeno. Ness gets missed. And ref saying that got her in the hair.
Yep. Shout out to a ref down there. That's Brian Gordon, local referee from Winnipeg, who is here all day today. He wasn't able to take out yesterday off of work, and I believe he's preoccupied tomorrow, but he's reffing, I believe, 20 games today.
Wow. There we see the Sirens connecting on a few throws, bringing it to a 3-on-1. We got a rogue ball on the court.
Absolutely.
Oh, that almost got stuck in the middle of the nets.
You can do it first. It's Amanda First, captain of Prairie Fire. I know a lot of teams have 2 captains, but Prairie Fire only has the one, and Amanda First has been running a lot of drills. Really putting this team together, and you can see she took a lot of players who don't normally play together and really whipped them into shape.
Lundy there brought it down to a 2-on-1, but couldn't quite survive. And the Sirens up 2-0. And just looking over at another court, it looks like the Golden Boys just took a 2-0 lead against Mayhem.
Really well done for the Golden Boys. Mayhem is a force to be reckoned with. So back to Scotian Sirens opening up with an exchange there between 47 and I'm not sure what number Yule is wearing on this side.
25, it looks like.
25.
Yeah, some good back and forth there.
Yule will find her. That's a local reference.
Yes.
I get it.
Really?
Yes?
You familiar with the commercials?
No.
No.
Oh, there's
Best
one of those
sleep center.
lookaways.
You'll find us.
Yeah,
Very Winnipeg thing.
that's right. Any fans of Taylor? Anybody fan of the... Is there a Yuletide happening here?
Do you have a
There's a shot toward... Oh, Greeno gets tagged out on the legs.
Oh, a good block from number 6, Crocker. She's... Well, sorry, I think it's actually Chan now. She's married to Phil Chan, who is on Red River Rebellion. He's a player and the coach of that team. Yep, still Crocker. Didn't know if she took his name or not. I also believe that she is either already a medical doctor or in the process of becoming one. So if you hurt yourself on the court, go bother her. Just kidding, don't. We have an actual doctor.
right during the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
In
pull
the
it out of
middle
the
of
game.
the game. Please help me.
True story that happened, though. We play at a community center that often has bingo alongside the Thursday night games, and one of the bingo participants had a heart attack, and she did stop her game, to her credit, and went and performed CPR on this person until the paramedics arrived.
Huh.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant time for anyone involved, but big kudos for stepping up.
I have never seen that in Dodgeball.
Nope, but that's because we don't play bingo in Dodgeball.
Looks like Morris getting hit out there by McNeil's shot.
Oh, I'm seeing number 42 there from Tsunami shagging for him. There we go, number 88, Jenna Anderson. Oh, takes a shot. Almost a leg catch from Miller there. If only she could have kept her balance. No. Yeah, in Winnipeg, Anderson normally plays a guard role on the left side, and she's one of the best in the city, but I see that they got her in the center here, and it must be effective because Prairie Fire has been doing really well. Look at First there, just getting attention. Just best thing you can do when you only got the one ball. Anderson moving into the left. 23 coming up, challenging her. Sirens are not giving any ground. Oh, First takes a shot and misses. Great dodges, though. I noticed that at the start of the event, a lot of the players would just kind of slow down when a ball came into play. Now they're just waiting for the referees to stop. Right. And I totally respect that, because it can be so hard to decide who's in and who's out if the players have sort of decided that play stop, but somebody still takes a shot.
So we'll play to the whistle kind of idea.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kirkpatrick with a good shot there.
And that's not even like a sportsmanship thing. That's just preventing a bad sportsmanship situation sort of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because what you might consider a cheap shot, somebody else wouldn't.
Demare couldn't quite squeeze that ball, and so out of commission. We're back to 3-on-3.
Definitely don't want to squeeze the balls. You want to cradle them. You don't want to break your fingers.
No.
See that a lot too from players who catch with their fingers. They'll have a bunch of them taped up because they've broken them too many times.
Yeah, my solution is to just not catch very well at all. And,
I prefer the Kung Fu grip.
Yeah.
Keep all your fingers together so that you can't break one, because I always break the ring finger on my left hand regularly.
I've never broken anything playing dodgeball, and I refuse to knock on wood because I'm not superstitious, but I'm calling it now. I'm not going to break anything for the rest of this tournament either.
That was a deep squat that Anderson was in there while in a ready position. I don't think I could do that, let alone as a resting position.
Just got to work on the hip flex.
Yeah, my knees just aren't up to it anymore, specifically the right one.
Ooh, everything going toward Kirkpatrick. Missing the counter from McNeil, blocked cleanly by Anderson.
Finally, we're in a game with some nice clean blocks. You know, all day today we've just been seeing the balls move past the blocking, but in this game we're seeing balls getting right in front of it.
And so here we go. Sudden death, no blocking to end the first half.
You can tell that referee has a fresh voice today, otherwise he wouldn't be shouting like that. And gets nicked in the hair. And on the shoulder.
Yeah. Just McNeil.
The excitement is palpable. Look at Beckus there. Taking two.
Oh, McNeil looking for the catch there, but that one bounced before it got to her. Still 1-on-3 though.
Oh, no blocking and sudden death, Beckus. Crocker with the miss.
Yeah, McNeil with the balls. Oh, it's a 1-for-1.
Look at that. It's just jumping with excitement. So we're going to be going into the second half 2-all.
Close match.
You know, normally when I'm doing any sort of streaming, it's video games, and that was when I would say I have nerd chills. But this isn't a nerdy video game, so maybe that's just real chills. Is that what this is?
I like that. That's the comparison you have to make. Is yeah.
Yeah, I traveled to Toronto in 2013 for the North American Star League to watch StarCraft 2 pros, and ever since then, pretty much just been hooked on streaming.
I mean, I may have been at the North American League of Legends Championships when they were in Toronto recently, but
I was still really into StarCraft 2 when it was a contender for which was the bigger streaming sport. But then they released Heart of the Swarms, and now MOBAs have pretty much just taken over.
So touring around the other courts here, it looks like we got Red River Rebellion up 3-0 over Wolfpack. We got the Golden Boys up over Mayhem 3-0 as well.
There we go.
And this game is back in action, so let's focus on this.
Beckus pulled something. You see that her right leg, from the looks of it, is not happy.
Just a little bit of a limp, I think, but still moving around pretty well.
Yeah, well, she got forced into that slide from the, I think it was number 15 who took the opening fake there, pumped at her, and she just slid backwards and was not happy about it. See, there's number 22 shining with what we know she can do.
That's a good catch before taking the hit.
Absolutely. Now watch number 25's throws. She loves to throw topspin, and they've got some good dynamics and great aim.
And they make the hits on Miller, and now it's Amy McNeil once again by herself.
So you'll notice Yule there in the guard position, but she generally takes a striking approach to it.
There's the counter from McNeil.
Whenever I hear McNeil, I just think of Teal'c from Stargate. O'Neill.
Here's a rush and a hit. Anderson puts that point away for Prairie Fire. We've got a 3-2 lead for Prairie Fire now, coming on strong.
Yeah, sorry. When you touch it, it goes nuts. Yeah, it should be one of those. Just go to a tab and open it up. Just look up Dodgeball Canada, like right there in the search box. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't muting my microphone there. I forgot to while I was helping somebody out with looking at the stream comments. Told her to mute her mic and then didn't do the same myself. Number 1 out here. Haven't seen her for a while. Absolutely. Like once again, a thumbs up to Yule from Ness. Just that was a great throw. If it wasn't, I would have blocked it. Brings one back in. Ness with her fist behind the ball. You must be right. That means I'm taking this. Oh. Makes sense. Now it looks like Prairie Fire is waiting for the throw clock to get almost to 1 before they start throwing. I think they're running the clock at this point. Oh no. Oh no. That's devastating. They had such a good footing on this round. Very capable player, but 1-on-3 is never easy. No, she's really gonna have to feel this one out. Apparently, Terry, your mic isn't working, I'm being told. Well then, I guess it's just been me talking to myself. Don't worry, that's a regular occurrence.
No, there's no internet.
I think we're back. Thank you for the commenter. I think.
There we go. 47 taking a shot at 22. You got more against Demaray and Anderson now. She can definitely win this, but she's going to have to play smart. Her team needs her to win this to get that point on the board. There is not much time left on the clock. Certainly not enough time left to take a win if they are down by 2 points. I have an idea. Why don't you just sit really close to me and talk into this mic with me? All about that close talking. Well then, the mic says decided. People just want to hear me, I guess. At least just the technology does. Oh, more coming up. Demery looking to punish it. Oh, great dodging from Moore there, but they just managed to skim her. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with Warhammer, a skimmer is something that acts like a flyer and ignores terrain, but otherwise is a regular vehicle. The more you know.
I think we're back. All right. Terry's microphone back in commission. Ness, great hit onto Ewell there, right off the rush.
Caught her right in the knees. Everybody thought she was looking for Beckus.
Now the Sirens going to have to push the pace if they want to play for at least the tie.
Yeah, they're going to have to really step on the gas here.
Oh, there's a catch by Beckus. Her own follow through on the fake manages to trap the ball. Some discussion there about something that happened. I was too impressed by the catch, I think.
It looked like they didn't know who threw the ball.
Oh, wow. Nice hit on Ness there, right in the shins. While she was in the air.
Threatening that windmill over and over. It's doing work. Another hit. 2 for 2.
Just throwing lasers today.
Ball getting moved back to the corner. Is she going to take it again?
See, often you see a riser from a windmill throw, right? Like it'll go up near the end, but hers is staying nice and straight. Oh, almost rebounded into first.
McNeil, though, knew what she was doing. Great counter. Oh, and Kirkpatrick hit out. Just McNeil again. Veteran, savvy player. Again, tough odds. 5 players for Prairie Fire remaining.
Neither of those connecting. Weren't even blocks. They just hit the ground first.
See, that last shot came in. Took out
Look at
McNeil.
those counters.
Yeah, great timing on those throws from Prairie Fire, as well as the accuracy.
Got the little crown beside my name now because I connected my Amazon Prime account to my Twitch account. As it turns out, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime.
That is true.
I did not know this.
It's good to know.
I generally only watch Japanese woodblock carvings on Twitch.
And I think there is some confusion on the whistle there because the Scotian team did not even rush for the ball, so they lose all of them. So the rule is if you clear all your balls, and the other team hasn't got theirs yet, you can collect them. So
if that's the case, Prairie Fire shouldn't have been collecting those balls yet. They still had one that wasn't cleared.
I'm wagging my finger.
Indeed. Not that it'll affect the outcome of this game, but it will for sure affect the outcome of this round.
There's a shot missing.
There can't be any time left on the clock.
I think Prairie Fire are content to play this slow.
For no other reason than just to pace themselves to the tournament. First getting knocked out.
I blocked the first one.
She was knocked out first. Actually, no, she wasn't. Oh, was she? Yes, she was. Saw Ewell standing off the side there, but it's just her turn to sit, I guess.
Now, Nova Scotia, all the balls, except for that one that Beckus is holding. And
looks like it connected on Morris. Referee's telling her to take her out. She was looking for confirmation. Sudden death. Sirens still with basically a full complement. I think they got 5 players on the court at the moment.
Yep. No blocking. 4 players on Prairie Fire. There's the first shot. Finding Dale. McNeil hits Beckus. Balls collide in the air. No damage done. Wilkie missing. Ooh, some back and forth. Nothing connecting there.
Some nice breakdance moves from 14 on the Sirens.
Crocker missing. McNeil gets hit out. There's Demare, I think, making that hit. And there's another. Oh, no. This might have been balls colliding in the air a little bit.
Demare, once upon a time, had an absolutely incredible overhand throw, but she had an injury on her shoulder for the better part of a year and a half. Normally she windmills, but you can see her. Oh, right on the foot there on 42.
Not working out, and Prairie Fire brought this to a 2-on-2 now, taking out the Shaggers. There's a 1-for-1.
Doesn't get the catch. Oh,
Miller missing. Now, will it be Miller time? Not yet.
my hair is standing on end.
I shaved my head, otherwise mine would be too.
Oh, just my arm hair I'm referring to.
Oh,
my
okay.
hair is way too thick to move. Oh, Miller does not make the catch. Demaray taking the point. For such a close game, again, 6-2 is not really the score I was expecting.
I agree. I mean, those points, very close, but Prairie Fire showing the ability to close them out.
Absolutely. So this game started off very close. It was tied 2-2 at the half. Prairie Fire up 3-2 after that. The Sirens were looking for a win. They lost a lot of very close rounds and ended in sudden death with another round lost.
But well played to both teams. I think at this point, we're going to be leaving you for a brief moment. So yeah, this is Terry signing off for a moment.
And I'm Stacey Hugh, and have a good one.